What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So XRP is one of the only things that's actually moving today, and I'm excited about that. But one thing I'm not excited about is the thing that I've noticed, right? I always try and look at the chart and see some things that are bullish, see some things that are bearish. We know that in the stock market, when I'm looking at certain things, I'm looking for certain patterns, maybe a W formation, maybe a bull flag. Also, when it comes to the indicators, I'm looking for certain things that are going to happen. One thing that a lot of people look for in something that could become bullish is that golden cross. And if you don't know what the golden cross is, we'll go through that within this video, but we also will talk about maybe the negative side of what's going on here. But I think you guys would find this maybe a little bit interesting, but I want to know from your mouths, do you think that this even means anything? Right. And I'll kind of bring this back up before the end of this video. But does this really mean anything, or we shouldn't be looking into the chart right now? We should be looking into more about what's happening outside, because that's a major influence on what's going on rather than just looking at the chart and ignoring everything else, right? That's more of a day trader's tactic to do that. But guys, if you could, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out any of the links that are down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to maybe trade XRP, you want to trade on a leverage trading platform, feel free to check out my link for Margex. That link is down below. It'll be at the top of the description. You can trade XRP up to a 50x leverage. So if you see an opportunity where it goes super low, you can buy in at those lows. One example would be where I bought in at. I saw a low point. I was like 50x leverage. I have to do that. I turned $20 into already a realized gain of $47, while also keeping an unrealized gain of hundreds of dollars from just a like $20 investment. So I'm really happy about that, and I'm hopeful that we could see a lot more growth with just that position that's at a 50x leverage. So if you want to do the same thing, feel free to check out that link at the top of the description. Now, when it comes to analyzing the charts, analyzing the charts is maybe a little bit difficult for some. I like to keep it as simple as possible. I don't really look for everything. I don't put out all of these different indicators, but I do have a couple of things that I look at. I'll look at the 50 moving average. I'll look at the 200 EMA. I'll also look at the 50 moving average and the 200 EMA. Now, the golden cross is that where you have that 50 moving average that crosses above the 200 EMA, and then you see that it's more of a bullish sign. And you see that time and time again in many things that have exploded, right? You'll see that happen. And a lot of people will look for that. And even history will show that this has been the case before. But it's not really playing out this time. And we talked about that. I think we brought it up in a previous video mentioning the golden cross. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, so we had a video here that we created a while back. Let me go ahead and bring it up. That talked about the golden cross. So it was, this is huge, XRP golden cross incoming, XRP to $5, right? It was great to see that golden cross happen, but that was 5 months ago. Now, during those 5 months, we haven't seen really the explosion that we thought we would see. So first, let's go into XRP. Let's show you where it is right now, and then we'll show you what we're talking about. So XRP currently stands at 60 cents. It's actually one of the only things that's positive today, while a lot of other things are down. You have some other things that are positive, but we're not getting into that. This is one of the only ones that are positive in the top 100 at least. It's sitting at a 33.5 billion dollar market cap with volume that's actually up to $1.1 billion. It's not the highest volume that we've seen, but it's great to see positive figures overall. Positive on volume, positive on market cap, positive on price. We're also seeing 56.18% of the circulating supply that is out there. In the last 7 days, it is slightly down. In the last month, it's even less down, but it is still slightly down, more flat than anything. In the last year, it's up by 13.66%. Now, to get into more of the breakdown, when you look at the Golden Cross, typically you're looking out. So I'm going to go over here to Margex as the easy way to show this. The Golden Cross, again, is where this 50 moving average does cross above the 200 EMA. And you can see here, once you add that cross, you're at that bullish momentum. You're at the point where you're at a very high point, right? So you would expect to see that cross happen at a very high point. However, the cross happened over time. It wasn't something that was as aggressive. It happened over time. And this is about 5 months ago to where we did see that on the rise and was about to happen. It truly did happen around February, the end of February. And then we thought we would see this continue to spike up. It got up to 73 cents and then things fell. Right, they continued to fall, and we saw everything that fell. So we can't really blame this just on XRP. We got to blame this on the entire market. Typically, when you're looking for a golden cross in, say, the stock market, that will be specific to that position by itself. We don't have an overall overseer to say this position drops, everything else drops in the market. For cryptocurrency, if Bitcoin or Ethereum does drop, you typically see everything else that is falling. If Bitcoin is falling aggressively, everybody gets scared about what's going to happen with the trickle down effect. So we can't really blame this on XRP and the movement just of the chart. We have to blame it on the entire market. And we also have more and more negative news that's going on. So it's not necessarily, again, referring just specifically to XRP, but the one thing that we're now afraid of is we don't want to see this bearish momentum to where the kind of golden cross reversal that does happen. Are we going to see this go away? And we saw this kind of pull back a little bit as things were falling down, but now it has started to pick up a little bit or move away from the 200 EMA, which is great to see it kind of distance itself, and we want to see it further itself away from this, so that we don't have any instance to where it does cross. But the way that this is going, this should be kind of that trend. It should be an upward trend. It should be upward momentum that's there. But a lot of people are making a big deal about this, that we're going to see that reversal of the golden cross. And I don't necessarily think it's a big deal, right? I think it's great to see it happen to kind of confirm that we're in more of bullish momentum, bullish territory to cross. But whether it does, cross back or not, I don't think that's the biggest deal in the world, because of the fact that how everything is kind of drawn off of what happens with Bitcoin, what happens with the overall market, what happens with the SEC, what happens with the SEC versus Ripple and appeal there or whatever. It's not the biggest deal, but it is something that we still do worry about, because we understand chart reading and technical analysis will tell us that that's not the most positive thing. It's just we kind of have to get this out of our head to say all of these things are negative when so many things happen based off of what that overseer is, that dictator of Bitcoin, kind of dictating what happens to the rest of the market, right? That's kind of where we stand. So does it mean everything in the world? No. Is it something we should still pay attention to? Yes, because it is still an indicator on whether we are seeing more bullish momentum or bearish momentum, right? So let me know your opinion on it. Is it something we should worry about, right? The golden cross and the reversal of that golden cross, any other patterns, W formations, head and shoulders pattern, inverse head and shoulders, what should we worry about, or should we just pay attention to what's going on in the news itself? I don't know. I like the chart action because that's where all the money is gained, but it's all based off of all the news that's happening and how people react to it, or how institutions react to it as well. Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links that are down below. It does help out the channel. I did want to show you guys quickly the, let me see. Yeah, I did want to show you the XRP investment, which I did have up. I don't know if you guys seen it, but the XRP investment that's sitting here, where I invested at a low point, this is what you could do at a 50x leverage. If you find it at a 40 cent price that it somehow decreases down, that's what you want to do, right? I got a 50x leverage here at 40 cents. We're currently at 60 cents. I'm up 2,300% or $279, as well as the same thing with Jasmine Coin. I invested at 1.5 cents. It's now at 2 cents there, and we're seeing it up 1,846%, 1,850%, or $405. So That's something that you could do, but always understand that there is risk to leverage trading. There are big risks to leverage trading because you're trading with some portion of money that's not yours. But if you can be right, many a times you can make a boatload of money. Guys, hit that like button, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.